Hey.
Okay, look, we need to talk. If you read the title, then you know what's going on here. And if you're an OG, you know this is a series, so I might as well make a playlist for this, actually. Today's video is going to be Tasia's unpopular opinions. Again, I would say sorry for my appearance, but I am not sorry. You are now rocking with Tasiacharde. Let's get into it. Let me get my iPad on landscape mode. Wait, is that landscape? No, this is portrait. This is landscape. Yeah, let me get it in portrait mode. Anyways, so for my very first unpopular opinion, I told y'all we're getting right into it because I have a lot to say today. And I'm not playing with y'all. I'm so serious about all of it. So listen, my first unpopular opinion, BMF is going downhill. This season completely lost me, okay? Season 1, good, cool, awesome. Season 2, really good. It had me wanting to come back for more, you feel me? Season 3 lost me. Like, in a sense of like the storyline kind of jumping around. I know the season just ended, but some people probably haven't seen the season finale, so I'm not gonna give no spoilers or nothing like that. But I will just say the storyline was kind of all over the place. They kind of lost me adding all these like rappers and just influencers, famous people in the show as actors because a lot of them cannot act. I am sorry. Any Lil Baby fans out there? He can't act. Tell him stick to rapping. Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed in BMF this season only because the first 2 seasons were really good. It seems like, I don't know, they got like different writers this season or something because the storyline was kind of just all over the place. And then the villain that they chose in Detroit for Terry, Henrietta.
Yes.
Henry?
What was that? What was she? Like, she is so random. I hate all of her scenes. Like, it's very cringy. I feel like the storyline could have went without her. Like, they could have brought back Lamar for Terry, to be honest. But BMF, in my opinion, sucks. Like, especially this season. Like, it really sucks. Now, I can be biased. I probably am being biased because my favorite show is Ghost, Power Book 2 with Tariq and Brandon. So I just feel like it's nothing topping that. But I was still interested in BMF. After this season, I don't know if I'm coming back for another season. Sorry, y'all. Maybe if Terry get his one eye fixed, I might come back. But until then, yeah, BMF lost me. My next unpopular opinion. This generation hates traditional relationships and like traditional household roles, if that makes sense. Like, you know, back in the day, the man went to work, the wife stayed at home, she cooked, she cleaned, care for the kids, water the garden, anything that's not strenuous, you know what I'm saying? And then bill-wise, money-wise, work-wise, that's on the man, you know what I'm saying? Also, same things as like getting married before having a kid, stuff like that. Just like traditional stuff. For some reason, this generation, y'all hate it. Why? I don't know. My unpopular opinion on it though is that I personally think it's sad because I don't mind a traditional relationship. Like, I still want to be very much ring on it before I have a kid. Me personally, if I have a husband and he is going to work 5, 6, 7 days a week and taking care of us, the least I could do is clean the house and cook a little bit. That's just how I feel. Me personally, do what works for you, your household, and your husband. But me personally, if my husband want me to run him a hot bath after work, I'm running a hot bath after work. You wanna know why? Cause I don't pay no bills. That's just how I think, you know? Think how you think, that's just how I think. Next unpopular opinion, and I feel like this one is good, but the situation with Ice Spice and her ex-best friend is why I don't deal with females now. I don't exactly know what Ice Spice's best friend's name is. I think her name is like Storm Baby or something like that. But if y'all don't know, just to catch y'all up on a little bit of tea, basically, and I have receipts for this video. Hold on, y'all. I have receipts for like all my unpopular opinions. Ice Spice and the ex-best friend got into it. What they got into it about, I'm not sure. I do know that back in high school, I guess they wasn't best friends because apparently Ice Spice used to be like a mean girl. She used to bully her. But sometime after high school, I guess they made up, they got cool, and they've been friends since Ice Spice been on the rise or whatever. So I guess they fell out about something. Like I said, I don't know, but the ex-best friend went on Twitter and was just like, yeah, I'm about to expose her. And she just been leaking messages of like, just private messages between her and Ice Spice. Stuff about Ice Spice family, her mom, her siblings. But she's also leaked stuff about like Ice Spice personal feelings and like experiences with other famous people like Nicki Minaj for one. I know y'all seen that. Also Cleo, because I don't know if y'all know, but Ice Spice had linked up with Cleo recently. If y'all don't know 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒆𝒃, this Cleo, she had linked up with Cleo recently, and yeah, they had posted pictures, and I guess the ex-best friend seen that and was like, oh yeah, she be talking about Cleo too, and pulled up messages of Ice Spice talking about Leo. Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all, Ice Spice can feel how she feel. Like, I'm a diehard Nicki fan, I am a Barb, but like, she can feel how she feel. I feel like for her to like confide in her friend and, you know, tell her friend how she feel, and for the girl to like use it against her later is weird. But this is why you cannot trust females, and this is why everybody is not your friend. And honestly, Ice Spice, I know you're not watching this, but if you are watching this, that girl was never your friend. She probably was still mad at you about whatever happened in high school, and that's all right. You know what I'm saying? That's all right. It's traumatizing getting bullied, whatever. But you as a woman should know how females move and how they act, and you just should have known that like y'all could become cool and cordial. Y'all don't have to still have beef from high school, but maybe y'all shouldn't have just been playing each other so close, to be honest. That's just my opinion on that. But I do think the ex-best friend is lame. Like, I don't know what y'all could have possibly fell out about, where you have to not only post messages about like her personal feelings and dealings with industry people, but her family too, which I feel like was weird. Her family problems is none of our business. And yeah, it's weird. Because also in the messages, it's not like the best friend was scribbling out what she was saying. You was talking about these people with Ice Spice too. So it's just like, I don't know. But yeah, my opinion on that is choose your friends wisely. And I'm gonna just be real. If you used to bully somebody in high school, do not try to go and be their friend. Are you stupid? They're plotting on you. They are. They didn't forget. Ooh, y'all aren't gonna like this one. I'm gonna shiver some timbers with this. ChatGPT is going to be the reason why college actually does become pointless and unuseful to teenagers, students, college people, young adults. ChatGPT is going to be the reason why. And let me tell you why. I have personally had a professor that told me he has a friend who works in, I forget what business industry, but I don't know, let's say he was a business major, he graduated, he got a business degree, he started a business. The way he goes about hiring people is he no longer just looks at their resume and sees their degree and hires them. He has them come in for an interview and asks them, solve this equation, do this for me. And if they can't do it, then he knows that they don't really know their stuff. And I'm saying all of this to say, kids nowadays are using ChatGPT like religiously and not in a way that I think it should be used. Is it a good tool? Yes. Is it good for research? Yes. But it's also very dangerous. It could write your whole essay. It could do your whole math assessment. You feel me? So things like that is cheating. It's cheating your way through. Have I used ChatGPT as a college student? Yes, but I promise y'all I do not use it to write my essays and just like do everything for me. Use it as reference, but not doing it for me, like, because I want to learn. I want to be able to say after these 4 years of college I have retained something, you understand? But the reason why I say ChatGPT is going to be the reason that college actually becomes pointless is because if you are going to school paying all of this money to get a degree, and now there are people who aren't even taking your degree as in, oh, okay, she's qualified for this job. They're now taking this degree as, well, maybe she cheated her way through, so I don't know. And if you are one of these people who really, you know, took the easy way out when it came to school and homework and assignments, you just did all of that for nothing. You just went to school for 4 years, paid $100,000 something. That's probably not accurate, but you paid thousands and thousands of dollars for no reason because now you can't get a job. Just think about it. Like, honestly, I feel like at the rate we're going, it's gonna be to a point where like college is gonna have to make it free because nobody's gonna want to go. I'm telling you. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. We the people need to boycott Apple products. I mean, I know they got us in a chokehold because Apple got me in a chokehold. I love my iPad. I do. I would never go get a tablet, but we need to boycott them. Why? Because they're robbing us. They're robbing us blind every single day. $7.99, $6.99, $10.99, 99 cents, $2.99. They can't tell us why though. It's just because they're stealing. They're just taking our money, and we just be letting it slide because they got good camera quality and real emojis. We need to stop doing that, y'all. We need to come together as one and just make a third option. Apple, Android, and the other one. And I'm about to choose the other one. You feel me? Like, somebody needs to call them out. Somebody in power needs to call Apple out and be like, all right, like, y'all taking people rent money at this point. Like, it makes no sense. Yeah, Apple, we're on to you. We know what you're doing. You're not slick, and we're only letting you slide until we get a better option. I'm telling you. Okay, next unpopular opinion. In my opinion, so far this season of Baddies, the Caribbean, is better than the last. Actually, better than all of the seasons. And like, duh, that's how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to improve after each season, but Baddies East completely lost me. Like, it was so horrible. It was horrible. Everything was horribly done. I think the storylines was horrible. The drama was horrible. The fights were even horrible, except for Tasiaa, in my opinion. Tasiaa and who was on last season? E.T. Like, their fight was the most anticipated fight. And I think Camilla versus Natalie, which didn't even come out good in my opinion, because we all know what happened. Natalie liked to sneak and then run behind security. So whatever, that didn't even go as planned, but all right. I know it's like 2 episodes out, and I think we get a new episode tomorrow. Yes, I'm recording my video on Saturday and posting it on Saturday. But yeah, so far this season is better. You can definitely tell that the budget is budgeted because, I mean, Natalie always extra and hop out a truck, but just all the girls look really good. The houses look really nice. You know what I'm saying? They pulling up in the big body Benzes and the trucks and whatever. It just looks nice. It looks a lot better. You can tell that, I don't know, they're kind of listening to the fans. So, Miss Nunn, okay, you're doing it this season. You're doing it. Because I did say I wasn't going to watch this season, but I think I'm going to watch this season. I do. I do think I am. Since we're on the topic of TV, I personally was very excited for Stunna Girls Network. It's called Red Rum. And yeah, she was supposed to be taking a lot of people from Now That's TV with her. I don't know if y'all watch Now That's TV. I do. I like a little ghetto TV sometimes. It's just good for me. I think it's just good for me to see sometimes. But anyways, she was taking Isaiah with her. If y'all don't know who Isaiah is, this is Isaiah. He's the CEO of the show South Central Baddies, Mean Girls, Playboys. A lot of the hit makers on Now That's TV was created by Isaiah. So him and a lot of his cast members, like heavy hitters, Ivory, Kashmir, did they have Liddy? Were they gonna pull Liddy? I don't know, but like a lot of the heavy hitters and fan favorites, along with Isaiah, was supposed to be leaving Now That's TV and going to Red Room with Stunna Girl. But I don't know what happened. I went on Instagram the other day and Isaiah beefing with Stunna Girl, Ivory beefing with Stunna Girl. So it's seeming like we're not gonna get the show that I thought we were gonna get anymore. And I'm a little disappointed in that because, yeah, I was looking forward to seeing like all of the heavy hitters and fan favorites on the show together. I think they had Mac, like they had a lot of people on there that I was excited to see, but I don't really know how that's gonna turn out now. So I guess we're just gonna stay tuned to see if they make up or if the beef gets beefier. Next, unpopular opinion. I desperately wish that plastic surgery was not a thing. Like, I know everybody has insecurities and you can't tell nobody how to feel about their body, but I just feel like everybody is so beautiful in the skin that they are in. Like, God made us this way for a reason, you know? So why change it? But I can't like change I can't change other people's minds, and I can't be judgmental. But it's just so scary to see like people go through that and then come out with bad results, or people even dying. Like, I know y'all seen the whole thing with Rolly and Gold's plastic surgery. It's just very scary. And I think that, like, I don't know, I guess it starts at home, but I think at home and even in school, we need to work on self-love. Just Work on loving yourself and not caring about what everybody else thinks or what anybody else looks like. I really truly feel like that's like the biggest demon nowadays, is like comparison, and it really body comparison. Like, I could go on and on about that, but yeah, I just really wish plastic surgery wasn't a thing, so everybody would kind of be forced to have to love themselves. I mean, is that evil? That's not evil. It's all out of love. I swear it is. I love 𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒑. If you don't know who 𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒑 is,
fuck the fire. We got grease. I would've shot Jolie. I dare a bitch right now take my man from me.
Than you, and he ain't got shit going on. That'll tell you something. That'll tell you something. I'll never forget the first time I was honest with my doctor and told him how many sexual partners I had. Like, I used to always be like 2 or 3, knowing I had like 56 at the time, you know what I mean? And one day I just was like, yeah, I got 82. And he damn near choked on his spit. I thought I was about to witness him pass away. Dramatic as fuck. Yes, very much so. Like, you doing too much. Put the shit in the computer and give me my prescription for my chlamydia.
yeah, that's 𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒑. I love 𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒑. She's the only reason why I kept TikTok as long as I did, because I've been watching her since like very beginning of TikTok, before she was doing wigs, when she was just telling story times. And yeah, I've been watching 𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒑 for a very long time, so I was very glad when she came on YouTube and started making a YouTube channel, because I could finally delete TikTok and get off of there but still keep up with her. But yeah, I just feel like she's gonna flourish so good when she finally gets the strength to leave Big Fleet alone. BC, BD, Chris, I just got some here, put up in here. Once she leave him alone, she is gonna flourish in like abundance of love, happiness, financial security, like all of that stuff. She's gonna be so good without him. She just gotta realize that. This is gonna be our last unpopular opinion of the day, but I do feel like the Drake versus everybody, Drake versus Kendrick, Drake versus Metro, Drake versus Future, Drake versus everybody, I feel like it has to be a publicity stunt or a reason to bring up somebody's album sales. Cause what are y'all grown men arguing about? Like, don't get me wrong, I love a good rap beef, but what are y'all specifically arguing over? Like, I've asked a few people who is like really in tune with music and stuff like that, and they can't even give me a direct answer on what started Drake versus everybody. But I do know that Kendrick is not letting up. His foot is on neck when it comes to Drake. But yeah, y'all, that's just what I think. I just think it has to be some type of publicity stunt or a reason for Drake's album sales to skyrocket, even though you're Drake, your album sales seem to be doing pretty good to me. I don't know. Who knows? I just think that they might be coming out with like a huge collab album, like surprise, gotcha. I don't know, but that's just my opinion. If you agree or disagree with any of my opinions, let me know in the comments. Make sure you follow me on all of my socials. They'll be at the top of the description box. If you haven't watched my weekly vlog, make sure you go and do that. And I will see you guys next Saturday. Tasia is out before my light dies again. Oh, there it goes. Bye, y'all.